In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up a Python virtual environment and give a brief overview of why they're useful when working on a project. To start off, what is a virtual environment? A virtual environment is a self-contained folder that includes its own Python interpreter and all the packages required for a project. By isolating these dependencies from the rest of your system, it prevents version conflicts and ensures each project runs with the same exact tools it needs. For this example, I set up a folder called tr and inside created a Python script called main.py. Now, the first thing I need to do to set up a virtual environment is open the terminal. Then inside the terminal, I'm going to type cd and then my folder name, which as mentioned is tr, and then I'm going to hit enter. Now, since I'm working in the correct folder, I'm going to type py space -m space venv space, and then type the folder name for my virtual environment. For this example, I'm going to call it my_venv. When I hit enter, it's going to start setting up my virtual environment. And now if we look on the left side of the screen to the tr folder, there's a new folder called my_venv, and if I open that, we'll see the files in my virtual environment. Now that the virtual environment is set up, let's activate it. To do that, we're going to type /, then the name of the virtual environment, which is my_venv, /scripts, /activate. And now when I hit enter, it's going to activate my virtual environment. One thing to note is you'll know the virtual environment is active if you see its name here. And another thing to note is if activate doesn't work, you can try activate.bat. Now let's install some packages in this virtual environment. To do that, we're going to type pip space install and then the package that you want to install, which for this example, let's install matplotlib. When I hit enter, it starts installing the package. Now that it's done, if I open the lib inside package folder, you'll see there's a folder for matplotlib. Now to make sure the library was actually installed, I created some basic matplotlib code, and if I run the code, let's see what happens. As you can see, we get a plot, which means that the package was installed successfully. Now the next thing we should do is set up a requirements.txt text file so that anyone can recreate the project's environment with the same dependencies, avoiding version conflicts and setup headaches. To do this in the terminal, we're going to type pip space freeze space greater than, and then the file name, which is requirements.txt. When I hit enter, it creates that txt file, and if I open that file, I'm going to get all the packages required for the environment. Now, if someone else wanted to set up or recreate this environment, we can send them this text file, and in the terminal of the virtual environment, they could put pip install -r requirements.txt, and when they hit enter, it's going to install the same packages. The last thing you need to know about virtual environments is how to deactivate them. To do that, simply type deactivate in the terminal and hit enter. And as you can see, we successfully deactivated our virtual environment. If you found this video helpful, I'd really appreciate if you can subscribe to my channel. I have close to 1,000 short form Python tutorial videos, and I plan on making more long form videos like this one. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.